Naoya Inoue is a true monster.
Take those legs away.
Clearly body punch that
A name that's earned global respect for a reason. Not long ago, Inoue silenced the critics and silenced all doubters who came to question him.
That destructive, decisive power does it again!
So for me, that was the breakout moment for Inoue being pound for pound guy.
His nickname is, was it the Monster or the Beast? The Monster. He's a Inoue. He's a
color hair. No, he is good.
21-0, undefeated. He's a 3-division champion. He's a big puncher. He was champion 112.
Bam, a puncher. He is good.
After 3 particular fights, the fight world finally gave him the recognition he deserved. So sit tight because we are about to take you through the fights that made the monster a global legend. In 2017, Inoue had crushed the top fighters in Japan. One after the other, no one remained the same. So, a young Inoue made his American TV debut. But first, an American champion, Antonio Nieves, in front of his home audience, came arrogant and prideful, and felt Inoue was overrated since he was just a Japan-based fighter.
Has he really been tested? Like, all his fights been in Japan. Half of them were at 108, fighting guys that stand right in front of him. Everything went his way. He's at home, lower weight class, so.
When the time came to put words into action, instantly, the monster stalked his American opponent, setting the tone for the contest with his powerful jabs.
of his knockout power in the 11 knockouts in 13 fights. But according to CompuBox, he lands any other top fighter in the world and lands the second most per round of any top fighter in the world, exceeded only by Gennady Golovkin. And that, of course, underlies power is often set up by the jab.
Jab, like you just mentioned, so that's definitely an asset.
Landed a right hit behind the jab on a classic 1-2. There's the classic 1-2 again. He says his best punch is his left hook, and he hasn't unfurled that one quite yet. Just missed with one. Nieves is quite aware that he's up against a guy who's regarded as a monstrous talent. He said,
the boxing world has their eyes peeled right now on this fight. Because Inoue, those who have seen him and followed him have been saying such glowing. This being his American TV debut, people want to see what they have here.
One thing that some fighters wait a long time to learn.
And Inoue still gets that jab through. Really amazing job he's doing. Bring it up in Inoue.
I have an unenviable task because what's impressive about Inoue is here he is against a competent, responsible fighter. Telling him to basically stick with the game plan, but the game plan's not working, but come up with a better one right now.
I mean, I think he does, even though it's only the 4th round out of 12, he does need to keep a close eye on Nieves. Nieves is a tough kid, but he is taking a lot of punishment right now, and it's starting to sink in.
He was talking as though his fighter has a chance, as though he's not there, Andre.
I hope I'm not in that position because you're in the position that Nieves is in again. It's just really, really tough. Do you appeal to his heart? Do you motivate him and rah-rah him? It's a tough and unenviable position like you just be in.
Well, win or lose, it's a good week in one way for Nieves. He works at a PNC Bank full-time in Cleveland, and this week he was profiled in the Wall Street Journal, and the CEO, that he's aware of the kid and knows that he's fighting, that can't hurt him as his banking career goes forward, and he said, I'm never going to give up my day job.
Yeah, and by the way, he's having a much better round this round.
Well, Inoue, it seemed to me that this round off to allow Nieves to throw some punches and let his clock wind down a little bit.
Yeah, I think that was by design. I don't know if Inoue was resting or if he was trying to let the punch.
I think he was trying to lure Nieves into an exchange where he wouldn't have to try to open Nieves' defense. He could just, catch him in an exchange.
Like that. And by the way, I mentioned that CompuBox has him throwing more jabs per round than any other top fighter in the sport, an average of 37 coming in. He's throwing 41 jabs per round here tonight. Wow. Stayed away from it.
I mean, ideally, I think it's a great thing, but I think from what I've seen right before us, it's one or the other. I haven't seen much in between.
I think that's a great point.
I have to put Nieves away here in this round or next because it's a lopsided fight, but in the mythic first fight, we're expecting a tremendous rematch in the main event. This is his American TV debut. We all know he's good. I'm sure their imagination and really look devastating. Make some water cooler buzz the next, on Monday at work. And if there's a knockout here pretty soon, maybe he can do that. But what I don't think Inoue's career is just a kind of sameness to every round and an extended fight.
And the ring, and he can't find it as Inoue continues to track him down, pin him against the ropes, and pound him with power shots. Nieves trying to slip away to the side, and Inoue just keeps walking him down, gets him into position there.
In the 5th round, a thumping left hook to the body and another left hook sent Nieves to the canvas and made him rethink all his trash talk.
And lands a body shot on an authority.
1 or 2 more of those, you could end this fight, Jen. Andre, this is what you did against Cole. There it is.
First time down as in the ring with a fighter like Naoya Inoue.
Now, why throw anything other than a left hook to the body if you're Inoue?
Exactly, to the body right now. He'll protect the head, but the body can't move.
Going around, Inoue stalking.
There it is.
Another body shot with a left hook. That one hurt Nieves as well.
Right back, but I literally don't think you should throw another punch other than a hook to the body.
And there's another one. And there's another one. Authority to change anything. Another left hook to the body. Inoue, Max Kellerman and Andre Ward say. Another left hook to the body. Another left hook to the body. Most effective punch in boxing. I don't care who you are, who you're fighting, where you've been brought up. Learn to throw the left hook to the body. It will win than any other weapon.
He's about to win by stoppage, but he's only throwing 1 hook at a time. And what Andre...
The one-sided domination continued in the 6th round as Inoue, in complete cruise control, walked down Nieves.
Don't know what's the point after that last round.
Bernard Hopkins against Oscar De La Hoya. Arturo Gatti against Leonard Doreen. How many times have you seen it? You land back Sergey Kovalev. The legs go numb beneath the waist. The will goes away. The knockout comes.
Spray in front of him. So he's going to continue to throw that left hook to the body, and it's a damaging thing to do. Like, why does he need to keep...
The inexperience from Inoue, only having 13 fights. A good right hand right there from Inoue, where he's not mixing up the hiding the fact that he wants to throw that left to the body. So Nieves has enough experience where he can guard against that shot. He's got to switch it up, throw a right to the body, maybe a right to the head.
That's what he did. He threw the right to the body, and Nieves looked at him like, wait a minute, you're allowed to do that
another left hook to the body. Listen to the sound.
I mean, I just think that's enough. I know he's not dazed in a way like he's... But why does he need to keep taking it?
Over and over and over. The sledgehammer left to the body.
You can see Nieves is keeping that right hand glued there. That's why you got to switch it up if you want that shake and then come back to it.
And with the chance to put on a show now, Inoue is doing so. And I know I'm a star. You're going to see big things from me in the ring. Come to me. Come to me. I'm ready for the knockout right now.
The referee has to keep a close look on Nieves. In a minute, he may have to the layman, it looks like he's still in the fight, but if you know what you're looking at, he's had enough. There's a lot of punishment that is soaked in, not just to the body, but also to the head, and this fight progresses. Big right hand
to the body.
From Inoue.
What a vicious shot.
Did Nieves, the nose is bleeding now, and who knows what's going on internally in his ribcage.
Another left to the...
After the ringing of the bell, the American's corner rightfully decided he had taken enough punishment. His corner didn't want to go to jail for malpractice.
Super flyweight champion of the world, Naoya, Monster Inoue.
The Stephen Fulton fight, that was really the fight that we all had the most questions about Naoya Inoue going in. Because we'd seen him get in with brawlers, we'd seen him get into firefights, but how's he gonna deal with a moving, slick fighter who has a little bit of pop?
Undisputed at bantamweight, all 4 belts, no debate, the first Asian fighter in history to do it. But he wasn't done. He wanted more. He wanted the king at 122. Stephen Fulton was no paper champion.
I see me wiping him out clean. He's too small for me, he's too short.
Undefeated, technical, supremely confident, he openly said he will stop Inoue, that his intelligence and jab will be the key to victory.
I feel like the hype is around amongst him because he's a Japanese person doing these things. That's all. I feel like the hype is around because of that. Not only that, power don't just win fight. I'm smart. How you think I got here?
And it gets even messier. Fulton's coach straight up called Inoue a cheater, saying he wraps his hands with so much tape it turns into a cast. So Inoue has to get his hands wrapped with Fulton's team watching every move.
In previous fights, Inoue and his team has wrapped his hands with excessive amount of tape on his skin, then placing gauze and more tape, which creates a cast. This is not an assumption, I have proof.
But Inoue read him from the opening round and turned the champion's confidence into complete helplessness.
Right now, he's showing some respect right now for Fulton's game. And what he's doing is he's just taking a look at him. But trust me, I assure you, once he gets his range, he will.
Pounds. Inoue worked his way up from 108.
Good jab.
Very solid jab from Inoue.
All night about Fulton's jab, but what about Inoue's jab?
Fulton tried to establish the jab, but Inoue beat him to the punch every time.
It's quick, it's accurate. It's on point tonight. Underneath the guards of Fulton.
The American got on his bikes after tasting the first power shots from Inoue.
Right back to it.
There it is again.
And there's the able to land, and he comes with it again, and then a 4-punch combination that he left to the body from Inoue.
The speed and power is real. This Inoue is real. Full job and
double jab comes upstairs with the right hand.
Your guy, when he gets hit, he gets somewhat knocked off balance from them heavy blows coming from Inoue.
Fulton steps forward, Inoue backs off. You can see how calm he is early on here. As he comes with another 4-punch combination, tried to go to the midst of that. There's that jab, and there are the levels. Went upstairs and then to the body again, Timmy.
Inoue is sharp. When he attacks, he doesn't want to miss. He wants to count in his range and get any offense started, really. It's the sharpness and speed of Inoue that's giving him fits.
The guider is Inoue.
And it's the speed at which Inoue closes the gap. Fulton's having a hard down. Fulton on his bike, just trying to avoid shots.
Right hand around it. You just said it. And you're in the target zone against Inoue. Here comes Fulton now. Step forward with the right hand. Fulton yet to offense against the monster.
No, but I like his composure. He's weathering the storm right now.
By round 3, Fulton looked unsure. His footwork slowed, his jab muted. Inoue's speed and timing were overwhelming. He wasn't just walking him down, he was outboxing the boxer.
But I'm just telling you right now, Inoue's making this fight look easy right now against Fulton. Let's see if Fulton can turn it around. He needs to mount some sort of offense to get some respect from it.
Talks about being the bigger man, the intelligent fighter. He wants to show that he's tough. You got to show him.
You see the shifting game plan already.
Right, go to the top, Timmy.
Yes, but you see the shifting game plan. Now Fulton now is looking to fight on the front foot now. He's looking to attack.
Against the monster. See if he can work behind that jab. Inoue has good countering ability as well. Goes to the body again with the jab. There's been a point of emphasis early on, and then the right hand up.
Partially blocked.
2 from Fulton. There's that up vertical jab again. Back to the body with it.
In range, but he's not pulling the trigger.
Well, that was the concern. And if you're going to stay there, you got to throw. That up jab has had such success for Inoue. Now an opportunity, as Fulton was able to get to the inside, and back to range.
Having a little success. Fulton's doing a little bit better moving forward. He's just got to let his hands go. He's in range, but he's just sitting there, sitting still. I think he's afraid for what's going to come back.
Tough to replicate with a sparring partner what Inoue and his unique physical gifts offer. Technique and two-handed finishing power. Uppercut right up to 18. What's the change that needs to take place for Fulton, Timmy?
And to change his rhythm, he's standing directly in front. Use your legs. He can draw in a way. I mean, he tried to come forward, but he's not letting his hands go. He's afraid for what's going to come back. So now try something different. Get on your bike. Lure in a way, because now you're in range just to get hit with those power shots.
Now here comes the combination punching of Inoue behind that jab we see early on in round 5.
And change his rhythm up. I mean, when you have your rhythm up, you have to throw feints, subtle movement.
Oh, good combination from Fulton.
And that was off the subtle movement to his right.
And a right hand from Inoue as he returns fire. Another right hand from Inoue back. He's extremely
and good right hand from Fulton. A little bit overconfident, Tess, and he'll leave himself available sometimes. He'll leave himself open of those moments.
You can hear the thud in Inoue's punches. Even the right hands or catch a bit of the glove of Fulton, they still will back him up.
Every round, Inoue built pressure. His combinations started landing at will. Sharp, fast, and with bad intentions.
Steps forward.
It's that jab. It's been the key.
It has been the key.
Ooh. That right hand hurt Fulton. But you know he's in tremendous shape, so he recovered jab. Trying to establish his own offense, but getting himself out of position.
Short left hand chopped down here at the end of round number 6. Fulton trying to exchange on the inside. Current world champions.
Tess, this is the baddest man at 122 pounds.
He is.
The great ones. That's what they do. They make it look easy. Good right hand.
Start working behind that jab and the willingness to throw the right hand.
But he keeps his head on that side. I'm seeing him keep his head on that right side, right in the line of.
So we've seen Inoue get hit in his career. We've also seen him at his best when he does.
Yes.
Short check hook that time.
Check hook
that time as Fulton crossed the. That's a jab for Inoue. There's
good shots. Good defense from Fulton. I've been amazed with the way he's been blocking a lot of the shots, deflecting a lot of the punches from Inoue. Some stuff. That speed and power is unreal. Good right hand over the top.
Counter right hand back to the body from Inoue.
That was low. Inoue said, get out of here.
See how comfortable Inoue is right now as he's trying to cut off the ring and close the gap.
Inoue, he never stops hunting for that knockout. He's always looking for it.
4-punch combination, back to the jab up top.
Gee, these are great moments right here that Fulton is allowing. He just threw onslaught punches, and he's allowing work his offense immediately after Inoue gets done. Right hand, the left hook. Good jab.
And that jab, a snap back there.
By the end of the 7th, it was all Inoue. The end was near.
That's that. Fulton has no answer for it. Why Inoue can get there quick with that jab is his Fulton has his base is so wide. It's really hard to get in and out.
Oh, right hand hurts him. Oh, a huge right hand from the monster. And then he chases him down. Lot of time to work here in round number 8. Fulton playing 2 more belts as Fulton tried to grab the ropes. Backed up into the corner. Here comes Inoue. That destructive, decisive.
In his first fight at 122, Naoya Inoue didn't ask for a tune-up. He went straight for the undefeated unified champion and broke him. No controversy, no excuses, just skill, speed, and violence.
So for me, that was the breakout moment for Inoue being a pound-for-pound guy.
Now undisputed at 2 weight classes, on the 4th of May 2025 at the T-Mobile Arena, Naoya Inoue had another fight that had everyone in the arena on the edge of their seats. His opponent was Ramon Dinamita Cardenas, who possessed a devastating left hook that stung extremely hard. Cardenas had a near undefeated record of 26 wins and 1 close loss with 14 knockouts, and colliding against undisputed super bantamweight champion Naoya Inoue, the 29-year-old American promised to shock the world in the biggest opportunity of his career. But from the onset, Inoue smudged his opponent's grey matter with grazing shots, but Cardenas soon started to reply to Inoue's punches. This annoyed the monster, and the fight quickly became serious.
All to be done by success test. How much success he has in these first few rounds.
Inoue measuring with the jab, tripling it up, goes on the attack with 3-punch combination.
Yeah, a nice high tight guard from he's able to set up off that jab. That's just boxing 101, Tess. Beautiful 1-2 right there. Nice.
Right hand behind it.
No, but the jab right now is finding its way home. Good timing again, Cardenas. Beating Inoue to the punch a lot quicker than Inoue probably thought or imagines with that jab.
Of course, when it comes to speed, generating power, there are few like Naoya Inoue. The jab steady work in his first round with it from the monster.
He's looking for that counter. He's looking for Inoue. He's trying to time him on his way. He's looking to throw a left hook over the top of the right hand of Inoue.
Inoue hardness. Here his corner. Afternoon in Tokyo, where the country sits back and watches this action in prime time.
Healing, coming from behind, blinding him with that jab and coming right with that right hand. Going to see more of that moving forward. However, the problem right now that Cardenas is making is he's standing right in front of Inoue. You know, he got to make Inoue pick up his feet a little bit. Like
Trying
that.
to get some work on the inside as Inoue covers up.
Exactly. But
if he's going to cover up, you got to let the hands go, and he at least did.
Exactly. Two things, Tess, you got to think about before you get in mid-range, or your opposition actually getting in mid-range before you. Either you back pocket, meaning defense to offense. And right now, Cardenas is just sitting right there in front, not doing much on the offensive side, and that is a recipe for disaster.
Goes to the body with the right hand, backs it up with the left hand. Jab from Cardenas. Inoue comes back, tried to sweep that right hand to the body, and he goes to a combination that hand upstairs.
Cardenas has he's a high guard. He's staying tight with his guard as well. You see a little blood right there coming from where that blood is coming from. Ooh, just off the mark with that right hand. Cardenas.
Inoue just turned this. The upset-seeking American.
So top of the head. See Cardenas now, he's making Inoue try to pick up his feet. He's starting to bring that pressure. Starting to bring that pressure towards Inoue.
We talked about confidence. This is how you gain confidence.
Absolutely. But here comes Inoue. Inoue likes this type of fight, Tess.
He does.
He don't like to be pushed back. That at all. But Cardenas, I think he found a little secret. Inoue's great at mid-range, great on the outside as well, but inside.
Pressing forward to punish Cardenas, Inoue unloaded a combination, dropping his right hand. But what he received in return was a big left hook that almost shut out his lights completely and sent him crashing.
Does he have the skill to compete against Cardenas?
Cardenas trying to turn over that sweeping left foot. There's Inoue with him again.
The monster's down! The monster's down! Cardenas catches him! My, oh my! Yeah, what
a sudden wave of shock swept through the T-Mobile arena. But at the count of 7, Inoue got back to his feet and returned to his corner safely.
In round 2!
Inoue right now had Cardenas along the ropes, putting the combinations together. However, left himself.
Coming into the 3rd round, Inoue had been awoken by the knockdown and would now fight disciplined. He applied the hit and don't hit doctrine and was untouchable.
Okay, then he's thrown with the. He's just a body shot.
How does he react? Comes out on the attack.
Stop. Watch those heads, all right? Go.
No cut on the accidental clash. It's a sweep right hand from the monster.
The monster needs to be defensively responsible after he. Cardenas right now, what he's doing, he's waiting on a mistake. He's waiting on Inoue to get greedy. And he knows that I was available for him. He's looking for that hold. I'm telling you.
Tim, I give you credit for what you broke down just when you talked about that opposite hand. When you talked about it being down. Boy, he went for it there. I'm looking at time and sweep.
However, Cardenas tried to complete the demolition, and he wanted to take Inoue's head off with every shot. Inoue endured hard shots like never before.
As Inoue probes with the jab, goes to the body, showing levels now. And Cardenas comes forward, inching ahead. Knockdown scored in round 2 by Cardenas.
Behind that defense as well. Inoue's having a hard time really penetrating that high guard. He really is.
Guard with the right hand, came back with the left to finish. Right hand to the body, caught a little bit of the flank.
Yep, anytime, and then another thing that Cardenas is doing is anytime he sees, I'm telling you, I told you he knows how to punch in between, but anytime he sees Inoue going to the high guard, it's a problem.
A little bit with the left hand.
That's another issue.
Doubles up the right hand. Woo! Right hand from the monster. Inoue comes forward on the attack. He is sitting on that left hand. He has come to make magic and try to shock the world. As Inoue willing down to the inside.
Oh my, man.
We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll knock down again. What do we have?
By the 4th round, Inoue had recovered and the fight was now in his favor. The monster was in the Matrix, and Inoue stunned Cardenas to the cheers of the fans inside the T-Mobile.
Inoue was a minus 6,500 favorite. Minus 6,500. The current odds on ESPN Bet.
I just spoke with Joel Diaz, and he says, look, I to the body. And he told me, Coach, he doesn't crack. And I said, yes, he does crack. Just stay confident, but don't make me.
He said he doesn't crack. And that's the first indication right there. Again, he's mentally in this fight, Tess. That's what I'm talking about. He mentally believes that he can. I'm telling you, he's looking for that counter, Tess. That last round, he was just a little bit off the mark. If Inoue slows down a bit and get lax on his defense, it's going to be night-night, Tess.
Timmy, before this fight, I turn to you. And real simple. We got a minus 6,500 favorite in a pound-for-pound elite. Does Cardenas?
He has, you know what he has? Again, IQ. He's a well-rounded fighter, but he has dynamite in both hands. He has good timing. I saw that on film. Great timing, and he knows how to punch in between shots.
With what happened in the second round when he floored Inoue, he just keeps bubbling up with confidence to throw punches like that. Inoue, though, timing it. Now Inoue.
Inoue trying to, again, penetrate that defense.
Doubles up the left hand, upstairs.
It's beautiful work by Inoue, no doubt about it, but he got to be responsible defensively. Has to be.
Oh, he caught him. Sweeping, and he made him pay. Now he goes to the body, then goes upstairs, back to the body, and Cardenas fires her. Good right hand from Inoue. And now the accuracy is showing up. And the desire to have fights like this. Big round. Oh, he's turning it on. Cardenas is covering up, and the monster is showing what he's about. You'll be able to see the corners while we take this commercial break. It's a great fight.
Gets close to the fire. He's trying not to get burned, but gosh, I'm telling you, Cardenas is right off the mark. I mean, man, a few more inches with that shot, he's going to be able to land. I'm telling you.
Cardenas is digging in. And when he fires, he brings it.
Throws that left hook, and he will catch Inoue.
It was the left hook that did the damage in the second round. Cardenas has landed 2 punches to this point. There's a combination with a right hand split in the guard, then a left hand body from the monster. Inoue has an 82-47 connect advantage to this point. Oh, thudding right hand, and Cardenas
we heard him with that shot.
To the body.
We heard him with a body shot.
In the 6th round, Inoue rocked the American, throwing everything at him but the kitchen sink. But Cardenas just wouldn't budge, acting unaffected by Inoue's toughest punches.
with what we are seeing tonight. And give credit to Ramon Cardenas for delivering with power. We're here in round number 6. Inoue to 53 connect advantage, but he has been floored for just the second time in his career.
Tess, this is the first fight that I've seen him Inoue where his power hasn't transitioned well, Tess. Inoue came in from the lower weight classes, but this is the first time me actually seeing a guy stand directly in front of him and say, I don't fear you.
Referencing Joel Diaz, the veteran trainer of Ramon Cardenas, who, of course, Timmy, was with you for so many years.
Absolutely.
Back to the body with that probing jab from the monster. Catches him on the inside with a right hand underneath.
Now you got to keep in mind that Cardenas, this is first 12 rounder.
Yes, exactly. First world title of Cardenas, and something that is critical.
He heard him with that. He heard him with that.
Here goes the monster, and he's got a lot of time to work with. Varying attack to the head, to the body. Cardenas is in that neutral corner, and a strafing attack. He's in a whole lot of trouble now. Into the body comes in from Inoue. Can Cardenas survive this last minute of round 6?
Cardenas sitting on the left hook, Tess. He's sitting on it. He's waiting. He's waiting. He's biting.
Right hook that did damage earlier. But Inoue, now Cardenas gives an angle, turns things around, and he comes swinging out.
Inoue said he loves a war. He loves these type of fights.
The heart and grit of Cardenas. The elite offensive attack of Inoue. Right hand, and then a body shot. That
right?
Left hand swept across the belt line. Has to gather himself now. Short left uppercut. Just missed with the right. Comes back with the left. Attack after attack to the body. Look at this punishment. Final seconds of round 6. This is the way it's supposed to look.
Inoue came into the 7th round with killer intent.
We got to see is what Cardenas have planned moving forward.
In that 6th round, now Inoue through.
You see Inoue keep pulling away from that left hook. He sees it. He has it down.
Let's check in with Bernardo.
In the corner of Ramon Cardenas, they do not want Inoue having us to go forward and attack and pressure, because that's when he had success earlier on.
Absolutely. Now, I mean, look, when you have a line like Inoue and he's pushing you back, he knows the end is near, and he's going forward. Ooh, Inoue getting caught right there, standing straight up. Oh, that was a kill shot right there, attempt from Inoue.
San Antonio-based Ramon Cardenas giving everything he possibly can, but fine. And when you go against Inoue, the level is different.
He broke his back, Tess.
Look at this attack here, halfway through round 7.
Did you see?
But Cardenas once again released big shots. However, this time, he signed his own death warrant.
The body shots have been effective, but then the right hands sneak in as well. Comes up and around with the left hook upstairs. All he needs is a little bit of separation, yet look at Cardenas still standing right in the kitchen. Hard. Right uppercut on the inside.
In response, the monster unloaded a barrage of thunderous right hands that found Cardenas' power button and sent him crashing in a heap.
Shoulder to shoulder. Separation with the right hand, and that sends Cardenas back a few. And another right hand. Oh, and he knocks him down. All right. Hey, go. Come here. Go. Final seconds of round 7. Can he get to the bell, or will the monster strike?
Cardenas was saved by the bell, but not for long. Early in the 8th round, Inoue released a precise flurry of punches, pulverizing Cardenas against the fence, and saving the American was in the hands of the referee.
Inoue made the adjustments. See, that's a high boxing IQ. He got hit with that shot. Now he's very aware of it now, Tess.
And shot right hand. He's in trouble again. Here in this 8th round, it's all Inoue, and it's all...
Have the time, 45 seconds in round number 8. A referee stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. And
No one expected to see him on the canvas that night, but in the end, he reasserted his dominance, clearing out his division and proving once again that he is the undisputed king.